Hello and welcome. So I'm traveling right now and I feel very silly because I brought along my whole tripod, but I managed to forget the little twisty bit that screws into the camera and secures it to the top of the tripod. But it's okay because this window, which happens to have perfect lighting, it has like this little ledge that I can kind of prop the camera on, so we're making do. I feel so relieved in this room because I was traveling last week too, and just the place that I was staying in was like, the lighting was, it's not just the lighting was atrocious. Not just for like camera, but like it was a window to a wall and it was dark all the time, so that was tough. Anyways, enough of that. If you're curious about what I'm up to, I'd love to share, but for today, gonna talk through some mascaras that I've been trying just because, you know, I feel like it's helpful to share, and these are kind of straightforward as to how you think they might work for you. So to preface, I have a very relatively small, very straight sticking Asian lashes, and when I say Asian lashes, I mean like our hair has a tendency to stay very straight, and my eyelashes are certainly this way. So in order to like have a curl or even be able to see them at all, I need something that's like very foolproof. So my running favorite, and still my favorite after trying some more, is the Heroine Make Advanced Film mascaras. They have a lengthening one, a curling one, and those two I like equivalently. The formulas are, from what I can tell, the same, and they just have slightly different wand shapes. I found that this formula doesn't hold the curl 100% throughout the entire day. It kind of fades to like a 70% by the end of the day. So I was curious about trying some others, and just because I feel like it'd be helpful to know, see if there are any cheaper dupes. Not that the Heroine Make one is like $12-ish on YesStyle, depending on if there's a sale or not. So it's not like it's crazy expensive anyways. But I was motivated to try some new ones because I saw they came out with a skinny version. So we'll start off with that one. I went ahead and bought this. It's a little cheaper. I think it's usually around $10 or less, and it's just got one of those micro wands. Super skinny and small, perfect for like getting into your bottom lash line if you have tiny bottom lashes like I do, and you can definitely work it closer to your lashes. So there's that. I don't know, if you're someone who like struggles with the mascara getting kind of messy, then this will help. However, I don't prefer this because it picks up too little product, or just feels like there's too little product in the tube. It feels very dry, and then when I spread this on my lashes, it's just like not enough oomph. It's very much barely there, and I get only like the tiniest bit, so I just have to work back through with layers and layers, and then the effect I get, I usually want to like pile on another mascara after. Personally, it's like a very subtle, natural looking effect, and I like using a wetter formula afterwards to kind of enhance it and add a little bit more. It just does a little too little for me, and it is a little cheaper than the full size or a regular shaped tube. However, I feel like you get so much less product. Like one of the normal tubes lasts me at least 6 months, and like I know I shouldn't use it more than that, but it still is looking good and feeling pretty juiced up in the tube by that point. Whereas this one, like, it feels dry from the get-go, so I just feel like it'll get used up and dried out really fast, and doesn't really feel like it's worth it to repurchase. Yes, it does help hold a curl. It gives a very subtle look, so if that's something you're into, then it's helpful for that, or super precise, so it's got that going for it, but I won't be repurchasing it again. The next one I tried is the Perfect Curling Mascara from the Saem, and I really don't like this one. I got suckered into buying it though because it was really cheap, somewhere between $5 to $6, and I figured if it works, this will be great. The formula is quite wet, and then you get a nice fluffy look to the lashes, but all of that like doesn't really mean anything to me because it simply does not hold the curl. Very disappointing. It's been one of the few waterproof Asian mascaras that I've tried that I found the curl just completely flops. A lot of Western ones, that's like kind of my expectation going in, whereas for Asian mascaras, I kind of have the flipped expectation for a waterproof mascara. But yeah, hard pass. Definitely wouldn't recommend if you have struggles with holding your curl. Okay, and then another one to mention is the one from Romand. This one has like kind of nice feeling packaging. It's that soft matte kind of NARS finish. Just looks pretty sleek like many Romand products do, and this one's kind of an in-between. I'm not sure if I love it. It certainly works. It holds a curl pretty well. The brush shape is quite small, so you can get pretty precise. However, the formula is a little bit chunkier and I find just gets a little messy on me. And then what I like a lot about the normal Heroine Make formula is that it is good at separating and lengthening and creating a very defined look, which is something that I like. Whereas I think I would call the Romand formula a bit more volumizing. It doesn't lengthen as much in my experience and tends to clump together a bit more. So as I try to build it up into the effect that I desire, I kind of just find myself clumping around a little, and I feel like my lashes look a little bit more stubby instead of like fluffy and lengthened as much as I want, at least. However, it certainly works, and I could see a lot of people liking the brush shape. I don't know, I wouldn't write this one off, but I still like my Heroine Make one better. So yeah, I'll keep it at that. Those are the 4 that I've tried lately, and I guess I'm kind of cheating by sticking the Heroine Make one in this video, but until I find one that I like better, it's gonna be like my go-to benchmark against the others. I do want to keep trying them. I have like a small list of ones that I know I should try, so I'll get around to them next time I make my Asian beauty haul or whatnot. So stay tuned. Let me know if this was helpful, and thanks for watching.